Yeah, it is this city of rock and roll. Man, in the footsteps of Hendrix, Cobain, and so many others. Another one has been shattered to pieces before kickoff here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Buffalo Bills and the Cleveland Browns. Personnel is out. Everyone's ready to get this one going. And here we go at Huntington Bank Field. Ty Johnson now to return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. They're led out by the reigning NFL MVPs. Finished top 5 in voting 4 of the last 5 seasons, Josh Allen.
Look up game changer in today's NFL, and you see Josh Allen right at the top of the list. Really, one of the only guys in the league who can make the play with his arm or with his legs in just about any situation. The guy is a game changer.
Play action now, Allen. To the right, pulled in by Palmer. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. First down of the game for James Cook. Ooh, this is close, but I think it's going to be 3rd down. Gain on the play up to the 38.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. On the sneak, it's Allen. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm. But these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. He keeps it himself. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
Come on, Cake. Put me in. One play, one time. I may have retired back in 04, but I could pick up a couple inches on that sneak. Astounding that call did not turn into a first down. Come on, boys.
They're bringing out Mitch Wisnowski to punt it away on 4th. And that punt hits and kicks out of bounds beyond the opposing 35. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. And they're brought out by the rookie who was the talk of the NFL draft, Brock. First-round hype, but didn't go until the 5th round. It's Shedeur Sanders.
You know, Kate, his NFL career didn't get off to the ideal start through the draft process and obviously falling to the 5th round. But seeing him in person a couple times in Colorado, I'll tell you this, he is tough and he is accurate. And those are 2 attributes that every NFL team wants in their quarterback. Now
the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. Shoots away from one. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And that's a Browns first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory. To the air on first down. Sanders. In trouble now, and the ball is out. And this is scooped up by the Bills. 30. At the 20. He's at the 10. And what a way to begin the scoring, Brock, as they take it back for the touchdown. The Bills get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Like a freight train leaving the station after scooping up that fumble. Oh, he got moving on his way to the end zone, Brock. Nice hustle from the big man.
Is there anything more fun than seeing these big old human beings get their chance to get on the scoreboard? You see how it just ignites everybody.
Matt Prater for the point after try. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Second drive coming up for this Cleveland offense. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Complete David Njoku. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Here's Judkins on second down. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense, and I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Go left side, and Tillman has it. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know those elite zone defenses in basketball, kid. It just feels like they're everywhere, clogging up every passing lane. This quarterback, well, he felt the same thing when he dropped back. Nowhere to go but for a sack.
Rough start to this set of downs. Now 14 to go on 2nd. Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Hits him on the end route. And he'll manage what he can up to the 48. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. He'll air it out on 3rd. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect... That one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
The Browns looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes their southpaw, Corey Bojorquez, to handle it. And this just gets past the 20 before going out. The Buffalo offense out there for their 2nd drive of the contest. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now Allen off the play action. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Cook trying this one up the gut. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Second down now, 7 to go. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Got it deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And no turnover here, but a massive loss on that play as he recovers his own fumble.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as he can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, well, he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
They dodged the turnover, but still third and pretty long. They've got to figure out. Third and long for him here. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Browns take possession of the football. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go play action for Sanders. Gets everything he has under this one. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Going again here, Sanders. And that one's going to be incomplete. A deep look, unsuccessful. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
The Browns are lined up to punt. Khalil Shakir to return this one for the Bills. Has it at the 37. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Buffalo sending its offense to the field. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Brought in right side. And he's not going to be able to add anything to that catch. So give him progress across midfield there to the opposing 46. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Bills have a 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Gets it quickly to Palmer. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
All set to go now from the 35. 1st down throw for Allen. Here's a screen for Cook. He dodged the tackle, and he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Throwing now on first down, Allen. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Looking for his wide receiver there. So second down coming up.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
To throw again, it's Allen. Short pass brought in. And he's going to work it to the 20. Tyson Campbell, the man on that tackle. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Allen gonna throw again. Looking for somewhere to throw. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
A 37-yard attempt.
Prater puts it through. And that one was beautifully struck. It goes right down the middle.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you're looking for on the call sheet.
Now Prater on to send it away. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Browns taking the field with barely any time left in this opening half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. On first down, here's Sanders. Completed over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Judy with the grab. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 from the 43. Working out of the gun, Sanders. That's caught. Here's Quinshon Judkins. And he'll get it up to the 44. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
He's going to throw it again. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. He'll throw it. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
As always, big thanks to our guy Scott Hansen and everyone down in Orlando. We're back looking at a 2-score game here, Brock, as our third quarter gets underway. Now Prater on to send it away. This return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. A field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
The Cleveland offense headed out for this first series of the second half. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. From the gun, Judkins. Escapes the defender. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. To throw now is Sanders. Now he takes it. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
Gain of 17 yards. That's another Browns first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Escapes the pocket. And he will have them a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
That's exactly what this offense was dreaming of when they brought him in as a rookie quarterback, showing off that ability to run. Kate, that's exactly what these defensive coordinators are hoping to not see. Yet another dynamic rookie quarterback who can score with his legs.
This is Andre Schmidt to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns cut it to a field goal game.
Round 7.
Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Johnson now on the return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Now we've got the Bills offense headed back to the field. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up, and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Slot man motioned over. On 1st down, Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st down from the 42. Working from the gun, it's Allen. That's completed right side. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Give him 25 on that play. Yeah, that's good for a Buffalo first.
It's a gain of 25 yards. 1st down, Buffalo.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Allen setting up play action. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And they'll start some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense with how they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line, the QB keeper, it gets 0.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Got his man. Shakir has it. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills making a 9-point advantage. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Prater on for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bills making a 10-point ball game.
Round 7.
Now Prater on to send it away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10.
The Browns returning their offense and this running back to the field. That score made it 17-7, but they can cut it back to a one-score game here. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Man in motion, out of the slot. Play action, Sanders. Caught, nice gain left side. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Sanders going to throw here on first. A little screen pass for Judkins. And they bring him to a halt right at that midfield stripe. Christian Benford up to make that stop.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. He's got it inside the 25. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there, and a new set of downs.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Here's Judkins on 1st down. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
He's going to be forced to throw this one away. That takes us, Brock, to the end of our 3rd quarter. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Browns football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bills will take it back to their own 30 before they're stopped. And that is where they're going to take over after the interception. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being third down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Still at the 30 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and forced a 4th down.
The Bills with a punt team out there. It'll be Mitch Wisnowski doing the honors. Fair catch the signal, and he brings it in at the 23. The Cleveland offense back out, getting set for the drive. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. The throw right side, caught by Njoku. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Back to throw. Here's Sanders. Has the hook up again to Njoku. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. To the air on 1st down. Sanders in big trouble now, and the ball is out. But the Browns got this one back, so they will luckily hang on to possession.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down a distance.
So they keep the football, but now they face 2nd and long. They'll go play action for Sanders. Tillman down the field, and he's got it. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
I'll say this, Kate, this quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that brings up 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on down.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he made it his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Another one for Cook. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. So we will not reach the 2-minute warning. The defense calling time here, 2:08 on the clock.
It's a gain of 6. And the Bills first down.
All set now, 1st and 10. Again, it's Cook. Jukes away from one. And good forward, about 5 yards looks like. It's 2nd down now. So the defense gaining the clock a little bit. So they call a timeout just before our 2-minute warning. 2:04 to go.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he's going to be bottled up right at the line as we reach the 2-minute warning. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Bills with a 10-point advantage. Play action now with Allen. Finds his fullback. And he has the Bills the first down. And that Brock should clinch them this win.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. It's a designated keeper for Allen. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. Well, partner, we spoke earlier about how much of a factor this home crowd was going to be, but even with the added boost from the friendly confines, couldn't will them to the victory.
Yeah, sometimes it just isn't your game. You're never going to win them all, even at home. But what's important now is learning from this defeat, hitting the film room, hitting the weights, making sure this doesn't happen again. Don't let this loss beat you twice.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Bills, as with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.